There that. We can load game, load. Yeah. Um, Audio as well. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that example this image is set for the USA map because these are the US locomotives. I think most too. Oh no, no, the blue one is the Chinese Railways something or other. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's based off the American one. It looks really is it Indy? I should probably remember what it's called. What was it called? What is it called? The Indy GP9. I almost remember this name. Uh, um, just gonna check on the rates. Sure, maybe. Yeah. Can that be replaced? I'm just gonna continue playing. Try. How fast can this get up to? Uh, wait. How fast can oh, this is still Steam. Most of the Steam ones are big boys, and I haven't bothered to replace them because there isn't a locomotive powerful enough to replace them yet. Oh, I'm not. I'm probably not going to do the rest of the setup for this, but we are just going to set up the double track bit right now. If I can, there we go. Uh, uh, we are just gonna make this a bit more efficient. There, 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 there. Um, there, there. There we go, much quicker. That should mean that this can really floor it here, which isn't. I'm just gonna make sure you can go like as far. Oh, that gets a bit slow. We also straighten this out, which is interesting. That's the thing. I want this to be a very straight rail line, very simple rail line. It gets us up to very, very high speeds. Because this is quite flat land. Like if I just turn on contours, we're gonna reasonably have to go through most of these contours no matter what. Okay, that's maybe I raise this up slightly. Uh, that, and then that, 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 that. Yeah, yeah, I know. Oh, cement bridge, that'd be really nice. I'm just gonna continue running the high speed because eventually I will need to replace it in quite a while. But it's not like seriously. That has reminded me I can now replace um you might replace that, but I might as well. I'm gonna replace these. Cement has 320. Weirdly 320, not 300. I don't know why. Maybe there was the original plan to make the trains go up to 320 and it just never got executed. Yeah, we don't need to do it for the cargo ones though. There we go. You know what? That will cost more. 1.2 mil. I think it depends on the bridge. Has that meant that this is all 300? Yeah, beautiful. I'm going to be bad. Oh, what line is it working? Ah, it's this. It might actually be serious. Yeah. I'm saying that because sometimes it says no path electric when it just doesn't have a path. There we go. We can just continue playing while I set this up. Okay. Here, 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 here. Go back to this. There we go. I've massively cut down the loss of speed. We're gonna have it on the inside, which should be. So I know this is based off the United States, but I'm not. I don't care. I'm still gonna have it how I like to work, which is inside. There. Ah, there's so many signals. Ah, ah, too far. Middle, is it? There we go. Audio is working. There we go. Double track. My original plan was, I think, to go through it, but I have a feeling I might be getting some trains soon, so I'm not going to do that. We oh my God, like that. Uh, we're gonna do is we're gonna do a time that okay. There. Anyways, still check something. Yeah. Audio is working. Uh, anyways, time lapse in. Oh, I really need to fix it. Time lapse in three, two, one. Hello again. Uh, oh, this is so hard and what's supposed to be, but yeah. Is this producing? That's only producing 100. This is producing. So actually, this needs to drop by. I mean, 100 worth. So maybe cut 3 off. 390. That still gives us a bit of wiggle room. Hopefully, these will start producing more. Is this just not needing anymore? It's not shipping enough of the bread. I think there's not enough demand for bread. Is that right? No, I don't think I'm delivering it widely. Uh, now, I have one, two. Um, here, here, here. Ah, it still connects via most three main roads, and my idea is simple. I can't do this. Can I only unload? I can't unload a certain percentage. That won't work. Um, I think my idea is not going to work. So what we're going to do instead is we'll have a new line from here. We'll use this, and we're going to take some trucks up here. We'll start with 3, and we'll put them on the other line. Okay, this needs, for some reason, this wasn't already at. This has. I have another idea. Um, that. Uh, uh, um, this is, I'm just trying to sort this out. So yeah, having a check on the time, making sure we don't run to. Yeah, um, that should solve that problem. There we go. Yeah, I know. Um, that, then, I'm gonna go back from back, back, back. Uh, uh, there we go. Took a what second? Let's go this. But then we're also going to have this is a side. There we go. There we go. That, that. um, what's this one? Yeah, well, yeah, okay, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. I've only got a top speed of 105 kilometers an hour. That's not very good. Okay, so there is one. So one, this is going to be immediately replaced. So I want to have a check on this. This is really, really powerful, right? Okay, so this has a power of 4,800. This has a power of 6,000. This weighs 500k. 100k. 430 newton meters, 600 newton meters. This has 410, so it's slightly lower. There's the lower horsepower, but it does weigh like less than half, and it's slightly quicker. It actually costs less. It's insane. But if it comes to pulling amount of cars, this can pull up to that good. I don't think the Class 9000 could do that. No, it can pull up to this good. This is really good at pulling stuff at mediocre. Like it can pull. It doesn't have a. I mean, it does. It can get to pull, but when it comes to getting to pull 760. The thing is, I don't want to reduce the speed. Ah, I don't want to reduce the speed because this has a speed of 130 and this only has a speed of 105. So I'm going to wait until I get a more advanced locomotive to replace the other one. This definitely gets replaced because it's basically straight up upgraded. It can pull higher. Nice. I mean, very, very good. When does this run out? It doesn't. This does run out in 2007. So maybe we could. No. I'm not sure. This we're not going to replace because we use 15 points now. So, we might replace this. Especially considering like this is producing way, way more, so we can add another. Oh, we never replaced this. That's silly. Uh, Maybe if it's between 6 and 10 and 12, we'll replace it. Uh, yeah. We will just add another 4 to this. We might have done. Oh, that's a good, yeah, above 400. Nah, we're gonna run whatever the small locomotive we have near the end of the game is. That's passenger train. This is everything we never replaced. Oh, it's because these run the old cargo cars. Really weird. Um, uh, 132 it was at about. This is really weird. I don't know what's going on. This was never replaced this. Um, we're reducing the capacity slightly because the rate is a bit higher on this, and it's going to increase the speed. No, we can't do it. I can't think. Oh, here it is again. Um, okay, 14. I, we're not going to replace this because this is at mediocre, so it can pull that And this also gets quite high speed, I think. These this is gets a really yeah, this gets up to 120, so I don't really want to replace that. That no, that's a bad idea. Um, this we might replace. Don't you consider it full? That no, that's full as well. This we like. Nah, this is such a long route. I don't think we fine. I mean that's mediocre, and then that's excellent. This shows how much more this is. Uh, we can remove that. Add this. What's the one that BO 156? 144. That's what does that go between? That I don't know like this how it is. I think I've already had a look at that. But if it's a really short train with people and you have a diesel for a moment, like this, this is gonna stay like this. This on the other hand, oh, 84. How many cars is that? 84. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's exactly 5. So the only thing we're gonna do with this is replace it with 5 of these. This we can replace. That. What are we gonna do with time lapse with? Oh, maybe like that's this. Uh, let me just get my phone. To my knowledge, that's all it is we need to set up. Anyways, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Is this working? I guess I could remove the timing. Yeah, actually, I am gonna remove the tunnel because I'm gonna do something else as well. I'm gonna do smooth. Here we go. That. There we go. Uh-huh. Uh, this is rough thing, and then we just uh, uh, there we go. And then there, nearly fully set up. Um, there we go. Uh, no, there we go. Just smoothing all this out. Uh, Metro liner. I mean, I've made quite a lot of modifications to this, so um, time lapse in. Audio is working, right? Yeah. Time lapse in. Three, two, one. Hello again. Right, wait a second. Oh, I'll just have a check on um, we are just gonna. So how much is it? 96. Um, I'm gonna wait for this to turn around and rise actually. Okay, good. This is the first. Um, one. Uh, uh, Actually, that is. I was gonna do one thing. I forgot to do it. On quick. Quick. That makes this even. Maybe like that, and then finally. Oh, actually, it's gonna be the other way around. Um, actually, there's one thing. The other one needs to be the right station. How is it? Oh, turns out they're really close to each other. Ah, there we go. This one from it. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Something else? I don't know. Um, oh, um, maybe something. I'm not sure. Uh, um, what videos are time lapse? And sort by and what's so this is the most recent. Yeah. Uh, maybe what can we do this time? I think I've already done that. I'm gonna sort by train. Ooh. Anyways, time maps. Anyways, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, this working? I think it is. I had an idea. I don't know if it matters too much, but I'm probably gonna do it now because it doesn't theoretically matter, but I'm still gonna do it. Hopefully that means that this can get a bit quicker because there's nothing else going on. I might. Oh, we didn't get any new vehicles, did we? Uh, I've just noticed we've entered the next year. Uh, there. Uh, I don't think I actually properly noticed it at all. Um, uh, what you know what? Now, uh, yeah, we'll do that later. I'm just gonna update that. I'm going to them. Anyways, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. What was it? Yeah, there was uh there we go. There is good. That was my plan was to maybe I'll probably I'll start setting the roads up, but just trying to start setting the roads up, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna set the bus line up. There, there, there. Uh, 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 there we go. I thought we might get a train. Uh, we're still gonna set this up. Whenever you set the rows up. There, there, there. Just setting this up. There we go. Anyways, we wanted to. Oh, this is gonna be quite good, isn't it? What we want to do is. Oh, this doesn't run out. This never runs out. Might actually be a very good train. So we're gonna get this. So this 22 million 78 passengers. We just gonna try and get as close a comparison to the 78 passengers. Slightly. 4, 5,000. How heavy is this? Let's see. I think it's more parcel. You know what? I can check. How many more passenger cars do I have? You have one more. Before it just starts really okay. So, but then it carries more and it gets faster speeds. Emissions. So, price 17, 19, 20. I'm feeling. Hmm. Yeah, we're gonna use deer. Is this called the meatball? If I'm not mistaken, this thing's nickname was like the meatball. I was about to say the meatball launch. That's definitely not his nickname. I think the ability of adjusting the amount of passenger cars is probably going to be beneficial. That's can I sort by cargo? Maybe we can have this, that. Oh, there we go. Um, we can replace this with this poem, that. Okay, we're gonna replace this with 96. I feel like we might do two. I mean, done that. 107. Uh, 126. Yeah, we've got two cars of this. It goes up to 107. You know what? I mean, oh, that's so busy. I'm feeling it's probably a very good idea. Anyways, anyways, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Uh, I'm going to take a photo. I actually had a really silly idea. I'm gonna have to pause it. Am I? Or can I just ignore all my problems and just like, yeah, delete half where I'm while it's going through that thing. That, that. I've now got so much money, it massively matters way more to me about speed than it does. There we go. That's now sped up that section massively. Um, I need to sell that for my own satisfaction. Uh, uh, yeah. Um, that's thumbnail number one. Just gonna play it a bit. Maybe. Uh, Two, and then finally the third one. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this got nicknames Swedish meatball, like the actual name of the nickname of the location is Swedish meatball. Um, let's continue by by 16. Uh, um, yeah. I'm just gonna run it without the timers to start. No, we don't need the timers to start with. I'm just gonna run it. And what we can do, go like here. I'm not doing time lapse now because I'm not. I don't know. Oh, people using my road. That's nice. Oh, I didn't even put that there. You can then set the lines up. Oh, if you're wondering, I think I have a bit of a cold, which might make me. Yeah, I think I have a bit of a cold like that. Um, I'm then gonna buy 4 buses. Can you tell it different? Okay. Just no. So, what are we doing? Uh, oh, it's working. Oh, yeah, everything. It's gonna check RW. Is it? Why? Yeah, not many apparently. I've literally just set it up, so yeah, that was to be expected. Anything else? Oh, yeah, there's a lot of them are full. So I'm gonna add a bit. Oh, it's nearly 1976. So audio working it. There we go. Ooh, oh, that's a really rubbish last time. Sure. That might be useful. Yeah, probably will be useful. That will be useful. That might be useful. Let me have a quick chat. I have still got that for 14 more years. But yeah, this is just better. Oh no, it's not just better. It's so much quicker, I think I will replace. And it's really powerful. Oh, and it doesn't emit much, which is good. Because currently I'm running trams, because the best trams I got, the most recent trams I got was like 250s, but the best trams I have is 1940. What we're gonna do is sort by most. How long is this gonna take? Okay, let's see what. Oh, but then I'll have to do all the roads. Also, I'm not doing commentary. I'm just thinking about doing this. That's done. There, 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 there. That's destroying a lot. I actually don't need to extend it beyond that. Wow. I should probably fix that times network, but oh, You can see exactly where the truck's from because it just like stops after that. There we go. Then it's this. That's specifically this. No way. You know we won't expand the roads beyond this because the trams can't go up past a certain speed, so we're in that. This cost a fortune, I reckon. A lot of these are expanded because of buses anyway, so just and trucks. Like this one. That's already done. That's already done. There we go, they're all done. I think I'm gonna do a time lapse. Oh, but I'm hearing this one. Very well. Uh, 10 minute time about to start. I'll pause it. Let's get something else. Time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Let's go off. Having October. I'm really shocked. Okay guys. Are the tram lines running at an alright amount? I can check. Probably a bit overkill, so we can just bump start with this we can set to 1. We keep that the same. Alright, nearly. This is basically done. So Ooh. Um, done that one. Done that one. And that one. And that one. No, it's 2 signatures. Okay. Well, every single thing, every single category is earning. Squid investments, but I am earning that somehow. I don't know, so much in that quarter. You can see my ridiculous income. I'm at 17 billion. I have a value of 18 billion. Do I? That might be a bit outdated. 18.4 billion it is actually. And this is in the 70s. I don't think I've even got this insane on my favorite save, the Corp. And that took ages to completely go haywire. I don't think I even got haywire in the 80s. And oh, it's not 7. There's no new things, I don't think. What do I want to do with time lapse on? Oh, that is cool. You know what? I might as well. Time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. It's gonna take. Yeah, because I've increased the amount of forward baskets, so I might. I'm more likely to actually do transfer. There we go. Um, then we have a hovercraft. Oh, yeah, it should work. We'll have one of the menu. No, actually, I'll do a different transfer. No, that might be. And then, because we doubled it, so I'm not sure. gonna go up to 20. Yeah. Just gonna very quickly make sure. Yeah. Yeah. What can we start with? Start by playing. Ah, is it working? Um, that's looks like it's all working. It looks definitely. Okay, we're gonna have this. There we go. Okay. Let's pull. Okay. Ooh. I'll let me get a passenger variant. Okay. We've now got the British Aerospace 146. Cargo wise, it's just bad. Passenger wise, it's slightly worse. Oh. But it's cheaper. So yeah, we're not gonna use that. Oh. No. We're gonna continue on set. Okay. We are gonna do a time lapse of tram 3 in. Just make sure it's running. So we're not using that. There's time lapse in 3, 2, 1. go again. Yeah, is this working? Anyways, I'm going to... There we go. There. That. There. There we go. There we go. And then... And then... Here. Gonna extend the chance to start with. Choose that. Okay. Nearly done? Nearly done building. Um, and as well as that. If I just go live. Oh, there's a railway line there. That, 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 that. that, 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 that. That. See if this will work. There we go. One really big suspension bridge. Anyway. Okay, so then, you know what, we will continue playing just to save a bit of time. Ah, okay. So what we're gonna do is first of all, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take line 3. We're gonna do the cross one first. Here to 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 here. Could not connect all stations, it will be, yeah. There we go. Line 3, that has red there 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 to there to there there to there to there. Uh, here, uh, right, we're then gonna move these on to 111. Oh, does give quite a, I mean, this also has access right here. We're also gonna set another one up. It goes by that. Anyways, so then we're gonna select. I want to do a time lapse using this one. Yeah, just gonna get ready to set up, but we aren't even at that time. I've definitely rearranged it. condensed to get more connections, and then it's going to get even more when I set up the loop around the city, which I've already got the road for. Um, I just need to actually set up the actual loop, uh, which might take a lot. So, it's only the third map. Uh, there we go. Oh, those are nice. Why are they so small? They're like mini tractors. Thumbnail would just be that. Um, they always say this up. Uh, oh, you can see the population massively drop. But the actual target, I don't think. Why is the, I thought yeah, the target is over 100 high, but it's not able to reach that because I just destroyed half the city. Vehicles, but we can set up a time lapse using line 1. Oh no, we were gonna do what's more. You know what's less frequent? This will be slightly more interesting according to my great mathematical equation of how we was guessing. Um, anyways, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hey, again. I need to sort something out. This. 2. There we go. There we go. Okay. Like every single one. There we go. There we go. Every 147 seconds, every 3 minutes, we will just add one more to each of these. Because, oh, it's so blocked up. You know what? I'm gonna add, this might help. These block days stop. 5. There we go. I'm gonna take a thumbnail. First thumbnail. This is gonna be this one. There's so many trams here. Um, yeah. There we go. Just gonna. How many trams are we getting around here? Got 4. And how many are we? I just need to check if everyone's busy on it. It's right there. I'm just gonna have a check. Why is it so busy? Is this town suddenly? I guess it has really rapidly grown. It's really, really grown. Um, yeah, working. This is a weird thing now I think about it, because those buses are, you get them really late, so you would very, very unlikely run it with that kind of steam locomotive. I mean, we are still running the big boy, because this isn't that, I mean, it's very good, but it's not good enough. Like, in this case, it's gonna need so much power. We might get something new very, very soon, though, so. Audio is working. Um, see if we get anything for 1980. Graph, Zeppelin, just that. Now, I'm not gonna replace my hovercraft because the hovercraft is way, 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 way quicker. We will just do. I'm gonna set this up. Set this up. There we go. We're then gonna set up a line that goes here to here to here to here. To here, to here, to here, to here, to here. No, yeah. And then from here, to 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 here. This is a really silly idea. We're gonna do it. So this allows it to go much quicker. There you go. Now we're gonna put back our road connection thing there. We are if we're gonna connect this. Yeah. Yeah. So sorry if I'm not talking. Sorry. We're just gonna, you know what, we're gonna have it up to. Anyways, 113, 114, we're each gonna give 2 of these. Um, 114. Okay. Anyways. Time lapse in. Time lapse in 3, 2, 1.
Hello again. I just need to fix something. Line 13. We're gonna put another tram onto this. It's just so blocked up. Oh, those planes are really nice. You might move the airport out of town eventually. Hopefully. Nothing nice into that. Time lapse. Ah. Yeah. Anyways, time lapse. Oh, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. There again. Ah. There we go. Is this going at 80? Right. Yeah.
interesting how really I've got full. Hold back. Yeah. There's 3 tracks for my students. Like this. And then it buries itself on the ground. Go so quick. Juice the bottom. Um. I think it's called Swedish Meatball or something like that. That was one of its names. It's like, oh, with no new vehicles. Okay. Okay, just uh, one. And then flying on. Uh, that. There we go. Audio working, yeah. Anyways, let's keep going. Second. I'm at 19 billion. What for that? 19 billion. Ridiculous. Look, artery. Look. Anyways, you know what? Maybe this one. What can I do? It's very hard to decide what I'm gonna do. Uh, maybe this one. Yeah, we might as well. Anyways, audio working. Yeah, time lapse in. Time lapse in. 3, 2, 1.
again. We could just go like this. It's the beginning. It's the beginning of December. I'm at 20 billion. This is insane. This is genuinely insane. I have so much money. The game has just let me. And this is the 1980s as well. So 20 billion's like even more worth because of inflation and stuff, isn't it? I'm thinking about like, why is that? Oh. Figures. You know what? Um, no. Here, you can set up a new bus line. So you go from that to that. To cover a bunch of areas that don't have any service. So then what we can do is it can start here, and then to here, and to here, and to here, and to here, and to here, then back to there, 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 and there. Line 115. Like this helps out that connection. We can then add one bus on. Anyways. Anyways. Time lapse in. Audio working? Yeah. Time lapse in. 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Uh, does this need another rust? Yeah, we'll put another one on. Yeah. Huh? Let's not go off platform. Okay. Audio working yet? Yeah. Is this working? It does certainly appears like it's working. It's still working. Got plenty of money. 21 billion worth. That's very good. Oh. Ah. Okay. We're gonna do a time lapse of me replacing the planes in. Yeah, it's audio's working yet. Time lapse of me replacing the planes. Just gonna check they are better. Yeah. I'm gonna do a time lapse of me replacing the planes in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Uh, anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna find 580. Not really a fan of where those planes are. There, that's just like completely off of that. This might work. Oh, actually, we've got to play them anyways. Uh, maybe first we can do. Yeah. Uh, and then there, there. Oh, it's a 757. It is interesting how, yeah, the game hasn't let us have any wide bodies. There isn't any wide bodies in the game. There are some planes that get very near to being wide bodies. There are, but they also haven't added the what's it called? A321 XOR. I'm surprised there's a cargo variant for 757 that's as old as the 757. Yeah, well, that kind of works. We're still gonna have to play for a bit. Um, quite a bit. Check. Ooh, we'll sort by rate. 500. That's this tool line. So we can reasonably. I mean, how many tools are we producing? Oh, only like 250. So there we go. We'll add another one on just to make sure. This I should be able to. Oh, this only needs a rate of 200. This we can reduce it by. There we go. Uh, might be able to remove more. Oh yeah, it should work. Passenger. You can probably sell one. That. We'll just delete that line. There we go. That's nearly done. Well, just start playing. Uh, I was about to say Wi-Fi. Losing so much Wi-Fi, lost so much money. I spent so much. Yeah, I spent just so much money. Didn't realize it was so expensive planes. Last episode I spent it all. Spent over a billion. I must have spent like over a billion on wines. That's actually insane. Um, and yeah, just a few planes. Anyways, how big's the biggest town? This town and this town. 800, 860, 830. The smallest town's still at 286. You know what? Yeah, I'll do this. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do a time lapse. Yeah, cause like right now. We're just gonna move this. Um, that, that, that. There we go. Anyways, we're going to do a time lapse of me building this track in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. There we go, we've done that. We can just then set this up. Yeah, we're going to continue to set this up very quickly. There, 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 and here. On 12. Anyways. Time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. I'm going to remove one passenger car because I think I have one too many. This should also make it quicker because if you look, it's now even quicker because it's reasonably quick. I've put it on somewhat because I can really sustain 200. And now it's really starting to slow down. Is this time going? Oh, I think it reasonably is. Oh, I need to fix emissions. I'm actually going to move the airport here. No, I'm not. I'm going to move it. There we go. So we're going to move from here. We're just gonna it doesn't work. Um, uh, no new vehicles, but I have just set this up super different way. So we're just gonna set up a time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Have I reduced it from 90 down to 70? Hopefully that's good. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, we'll aren't definitely concentrating around here. I mean, there is all that. See the averages. All these. I didn't even realize they emitted that much. Look, you can see a lot higher average than noise. Fine. We should probably do it for here, but average. Not insanely bad about residential area though. It's only averaging about 70, which is normal. It's not that much worse than normal. Here, similar. This isn't really affecting it, and this is hovering about 70. The only problem is here. Maybe I could move it, turn it around more like that. But aside from that, I don't really see anything I can do. Slightly improved it. The other airport is here. Which side's residential? The residential's over here, so it's doing bad too, alright. No new vehicles in 1986. So when do we get the next locomotive? When do we get our last locomotive? Over a decade ago, and we haven't got a diesel since 1982. But we got the next locomotive soon. It might be 88. 1988 we get locomotive we've been waiting for. Anyways. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this anyways. I just forgot. Time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. We just, yeah, we could, couldn't we? I'm just gonna take a thumbnail now. That's the first one. And then, finally, this, uh, uh, hello again. Uh, um, um, what did we do a time lapse then? Uh, yeah, we're gonna start fire already. Um, um, what have I modified? Um, yeah. We'll do this line. Here's real. Time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hey, again. Just gonna be buying. Is this what? Why is rate is ever so slightly too high?
Is this working? Basically. Maybe just needs better tram and bus connections. Maybe. Oh, we didn't get any new vehicles. Ah, yeah, yeah. Ah, ah, ah. Yeah. What we're gonna do? I'm trying to do that to reduce some missions, because hopefully these are a bit further away. I mean, also, you currently 80. Hopefully this will reduce. Anyways. It's 1986 right now? 1987. Time lapse in. Oh, we might as well start there. Time lapse in 3, 2, 1.
go again.
I think it's almost done. Yeah. Yeah. I think it might be a better idea. Which now I can remove that. What I'm actually going to do is move these up here. It's gonna continue by actually. Smooth. Ooh, this is disgusting. Uh, There we go, nearly done. We're gonna uh, once it's done. There we go. And then that. No new vehicles. Oh. Anyways. Oh, I should probably check. Have I slightly reduced emissions? Uh, um, oh, actually work. No. This has more frequency, right? 111, but so it's good that this one might actually need a second runway. Anyways, time lapse in 3, 2, 1.
We're just gonna let it play. You know what? Now, right. Uh, alright. So I want to get a specific date. Have I reduced emissions here? That's like, oh yes, I have. Oh, you can see the town just live truck. Hopefully this will improve. Uh, tools. I am just gonna very quickly add one here. We're gonna go up this one for one of the thumbnails. Oh yeah. Oh, we're just gonna remove this because it's in the way. This, 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 this. Ooh, this. Got my stuff. Oh, that. No, I'm just gonna take a thumbnail photo of this. But first, where do we want to go? Also we'll do maybe another one from this angle. Maybe one through the town. There we go. Well, start with a time lapse. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Just, you might have a little bit this. Into this one, and then I'll do a time lapse here. Here. Anyways. Time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Again. Let's smooth this out.
Okay, we got that. We get that. This is the locomotive I've been waiting for ages. We're gonna use it to replace both the big boy and the plus we have the gas trucks, which, if I'm not mistaken, are worse. They are just worse because they carry only 19 and 16, whereas this thing that carries 25. They are slightly quicker though, but that's probably not as big a benefit as you would think it would be. Um, so, anyways, time lapse of me replacing the trains in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. We're just going to select. I also. How is it? So here we go. You know, look at that. Just gonna smooth that out a second. Go. That's still on train. There we go. Anyways. Time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Is this working? Yep, we can just continue playing. Was it here that was moving out? Yeah. There we go. Oh, that shouts. There we go, nearly done. Here we have that bus and a towboat. And another one. Nah, I think. So yeah, this is better than this, but that's worse than that. So we're gonna replace the oil ones with the towboats and the train ones, the non-oil ones with the other boat. And we do also need to replace the buses. So like, I guess it holds a few more people, 2 more people, and it's more powerful and it's quicker. So time lapse in. I'll be replacing them in 3, 2, 1. Again. We're just gonna do a time lapse on do a time lapse of this boat in 3, 2, 1. again, we're just gonna do the thumbnails. Oh, here, so then the other one's ready. Last one. Um, and then uh, okay, I'm just gonna check. This is nearly done, isn't it? I think a month is about a minute on quarter speed. I think it's roughly around that. Oh, what's that all? Um, hmm, oh yeah. I wonder if there'll be vehicles after 2020 in Transport 3. There's got to be some more modern vehicles from post 2020. Because this game came out in 2019, there were vehicles that weren't even in production when this game came out. Right, so, just gonna check. Yep. We're just gonna here, here, uh, that, uh, what we're gonna do is we're gonna, that. We might just make it go a bit further first. There, there, That still kind of works. That. Right. That looks really cast. We are just gonna smooth that out. You know what? We might just. There we are. Just trying to make it not completely disgusting. I was going to check, what's the missions at? Hopefully missions. I'm fine with it being bad here because there's enough space where it kind of reduces current to about 70. And so here it's kind of fine. There is one problem with this, but it's not too much of a problem. I mean, this shouldn't be a problem for here. This is almost fine. Yeah, moderate bad. 70. Getting really bad. Really bad over these mountains, interestingly, but not really here. It was really bad. I think it's because it's quite high up, so around these mountains it can get really loud. And there's trains running underneath. Wonder if you can see average is slightly higher. This is quite bad. That surprises me. This will be horrendous. This will be really bad. But by the time it reaches here, it's probably moderately bad. Oh yeah, the town definitely has shut up inside. Does that have access to that? No. So what we will just do is there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 17. 1991, any new vehicles? Just nah. I have a feeling we don't get any new vehicles. And then trains, I don't reckon we will get any. Nah. What we will just do is time lapse of this plane line in 3, 2, 1.
Hello again.
What are you gonna sell on this? Oh, this doesn't. This does have a connection. This has like fast access. Oh yeah, it kind of does. I don't even look back that code. Has that reduced? Kind of. Has that. There we go. Ooh. Uh, um, we'll add this up. Is it definitely? Actually, you know what? It's 6. And then instead we'll just add a second runway. And then. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. This. Hmm. Probably not going to use that. And then the open point. We'll keep what we're running currently. Maybe, you know what? We'll run A320s in this week. But this. Oh, that means. Right, fine. Anyways. Time lapse in. 3, 2, 1.
go again.
We're just going to continue playing to November, but we will just. It's gonna do something.
And then
We're gonna do a photo of this time because it's suddenly exploding in size. Like suddenly, like it was at about 900, now it's at about 960. So I think it would be nice if I had another. Yeah, because this is expanded plus the actual city. I mean, it's just suddenly got big because I've massively reduced the emissions by moving these up to this hill, which is roughly how it doesn't say. Oh no, it does say about 100. Oh, you know what? We're gonna find it December. Um, just realised. You'll play it on until the 25th of December. She's definitely messed with my time scale, but who cares? Still, this town's definitely great. Is Dallas still big, but it's not anywhere near as big. It's only third now. This town is also grown into a very big town. This is the smallest town is definitely St. Louis. This town, which makes sense. I mean, it doesn't have that much. It just has a really small base. Anyways, like this video if you enjoyed it, share it if you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, hit the notification bell before my new content comes out. Visit the channel page for current content, including my background music for the time lapses, which you can either see as the individual genres or all together. There's playlists for both. Also, you can see via my channel page my other channels, including Eli Gaming, where I live stream most Sundays, and I have a chance to review 2 series called Eli Cop, and a series I've now finished called X4. Subscribe to the subscription feed. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day, and bye.